carapace setups like that, but yeah. What do you like more? Who do you like more?
I'm not really sure. Like they both. I feel like Nature's isn't going to be able to like split push this game. I mean, they have a lot of catch between. Actually, I thought the Disruptor was on the other team. So really, the only catch they have is Legion, right?
In technicality, well, no, because they have Sven Stun. They have Split Earth. Do you mean like catching them out and fighting them?
Yeah, like those are hard to until he gets his blink or until he gets his Eidos. It's a hard thing to catch though. But I am having a hard time like how these fights are going to turn out that the Dire wins a 5v5 fight. Like it's gonna have to be a huge disruptor ult, a huge disruptor kinetic field.
So you're feeling that like Chaos need very specific things in order for a team fight to go in their favor, basically? Yeah,
I think they're gonna have a very hard time winning a 5v5 fight.
Tips back and forth. Yeah, well, I think it's pretty good. I'm excited to see how 3 Natures is gonna unfold in this. So, last time I saw, is that Courier actually chasing him again? It's not. Anymore.
This time the Courier actually had an item on it.
Oh, so trying to sacrifice it was not, Okay, they split Earth to kill a tree creep bottom.
Free gold.
Yeah, it's, free real estate. I'm terrible, please. Alright, well, let's go ahead and talk about who's where and where's who. It is going to be Thunder Predator on the side of the Radiant this game, and so far it seems like the Radiant has a 100% win rate. We've seen that literally be the case. Almost denies. We've seen that almost every game so far. LeShark, like a lot of people like to say, played by Matthew, although I'm looking at this probably first blood on Tavo here. There it is. Smacked in the face by the hammer of Sven. Weirdest hit I've ever seen. LeShark will be played by Matthew, Oracle by Prada, Sven by Toon, Viper by Dragon, Legion Commander by Frank.
Over on the Dire side, we have Mr. King AO on Disruptor. We have Tavo on the 3 Nature's Prophet. Phantom Assassin is HFN. Weehaw on his signature Monkey King, and Misery on Nyx.
So this is exactly what I was talking about, basically. Weehaw can't get his stacks against Viper when he's trying to go in a melee fight with him. He literally has to, like, well, I guess it doesn't help that he doesn't even have a spec in the first place. But, like, you know, he throws down the Nether Toxin, and he won't be able to, like, start stacking those stacks on Draken once he gets the stack, of course. Once he gets the ability, of course. So, like, this damages Weehaw's laning potential immensely, not being able to just DM click Viper for stacks onto Jinju. Frank? Hello there, bud. I mean, you are Legion with like 9 tangos, a salve, and a wand. Literally max regen capability, but else beyond. Misery is chasing. He's sticking to Prada like glue. Like, he's just like, I don't want you to do anything in this game right now. Well, the laning phase is going pretty much as I felt like it was getting predicted. Pale first, so stun goes out. Wants to confirm that last hit. Scythe of Ice. Will we actually see a Scythe of Ice? Question. Probably not. What do you think about cosmetics, Satan?
This game in particular?
Just cosmetics in general.
Cosmetics in general? What do you mean?
How do you feel about the fact that cosmetics are the main reason why Dota even has funding in the first place?
I think it's pretty cool. I think the fact it's mostly crowdfunded on a free-to-play game with something like that is actually pretty dope.
Yeah, I mean, it gives a lot to the game, but there's some people who, like, much of a fan of it. I don't say that from my perspective, because you and I both know I got a lot of cosmetics.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not exactly...
So, with the new Diabolic nerfs, how are people building Leshrac?
I believe I think they're still actually going for, well, the last time I saw a good Leshrac in any pup game, I know there's a kill happening top too, but there's also a possibility of one happening bot. I think the way that I usually, of course I went top to go check it out, the way I usually see a Leshrac, I still see people go for that Diabolic Edict though. But,
so the way Matthew's building, do they go 1-1-1 max Edict?
I've seen, yeah, that's the last build I've seen, but of course the last Leshrac build that I've like really paid attention to was not 721D.
Gotcha.
But I still see people like to go for that maxing Edict because the stun is 2 seconds at all times. So it's not like it's like you never really need to go another spec into stun unless you really just want that damage. And the radius, I guess, but like, you know.
Yeah, without setup, that radius is pretty hard to hit.
Oh, Dragon. Be in trouble here in the mid. The Nature's Prophet TP also going to help out the kill here. Dragon. Oh, it's down. There he goes. Over before it started, so that means the bot is.
It's a very big rotation for 168 gold. They committed a lot to that.
Yeah, I thought they would be applying some pressure to this tower as well, but looks like they're just going to let it go. Although, you got to be careful there, friend. Does have Spike Carapace if he wants to try and set something up, but with Weehaw at half HP, really going to try to engage upon here. I love, like, looking at chat and not understanding the content. Matthew, very low HP. He does manage to get the purge off, but the dagger is going to be there, and that looks like one dead Disco Pony. Pony. What are your thoughts on emotes?
What, like taunts?
Yes, taunts.
I think we need more.
They need more?
Viper's
okay.
Viper's getting gone on by Nyx again.
Weehaw's trying, but the stun is available from them. They want it, but drops down the staff, and they will get the kill on Matthew as well. They were thinking about TPing that Natures. They do get Misery, but oh my god, Misery was 300 gold actually. That might not have been worth it. Was that?
I mean, okay, it's 300 gold to the Leshrac though. Viper's dead again.
Yeah, so definitely worth it then. Oh, now I understand. Give Madness. It's gonna Sven. Healing South broken on the monkey mid. Ridiculous how Nether Toxin still does. Literally the only thing they changed in 7.1D for Nether Toxin was giving it an extra second cooldown. It's stronger than Shrapnel.
I think it was mana cost, right?
Well, in D
that was C,
it went to yeah, you're looking at C. In D it went to 6 seconds, but in C yeah, no longer stacked with itself, which wasn't really a big change, but the Nether Toxin mana up to 100. Like, it's 100 mana for something that deals more damage than the Sniper Shrapnel, and it's up every 6 seconds. Shrapnel is every 40 seconds now. If you go for the CDR talent, it's every 30 seconds. Yeah, I shouldn't really be comparing to Sniper, because not every single person in the world plays Sniper against a Viper mid.
Yeah, plus that's I mean, that's a spell that also is a pretty large slow. What's it, like 20-25%?
Yeah, it's 25%, and then the talent can give it an extra 20%. Really good, really quickly. Chaos smoking up on the side here, maybe to get some aggressive warding attempt. Actually, it's not an attempt, they're doing exactly that. Warding, they will drop the Dire Scan. They understand there's a hero nearby, which means they will start the rotate. Find who they can. Misery Smoke revealed underneath the tower, however, will slow things down. Fine product. Like, oh,
jeez.
No! He ate the end of that Nature's Prophet swing. Oh, dang, that hurts so much. And now they're TPing Tavo, and they're like, all right, let's get this. Just ate this guy with my ultimate.
Yeah, that was a good, what, like 3/4 of his HP, dude? That was a lot of damage.
Yeah, that was absolutely insane amount of damage that came off of that. Now they do have a max TP rotate, but the glimpse is gonna be there. See ya, Sven, you're out of here. Matthew pretty low. Misery wants to get the finalized kill, though. Misery will find it. They do have the attempt out the Draken, but he is dead. He's dead. No, Draken's out of there. Wait, what is this courier doing? Oh, they're trying to bait Weeha into some fights with the courier. They do want to. Prod is pretty low on the back lines, but you know, they'll still get the kill out on Weeha. No duel, not 6 yet. But good grief, the courier baits, or the attempted courier baits, I should say.
This whole time, HFN's farming his creep wave top, so he's gonna be. Hopefully, he's gonna be a scary man later. Hopefully a little sooner than his Naga came online.
Yeah, I really hope it's not going to be the speed of the Naga game. But I imagine HFN will have more items. PA is kind of that more of an early fighter anyway, once you get that Desolator up and running. Because I haven't seen a lot of people go for the... I haven't seen a lot of people go for Battle Fury still. I've seen a lot of people just beelining that Deso now. Does so much damage, not to mention, oh, another Nature's Ult coming through the click off of Frank. Trees are there to slow the aggression down, and they will get the kill back in the mid. The Monkey Ult does go down there. Nyx Assassin trying to set up something. They do get a double stun, but Weeha cannot walk up that hill into Nether Toxin. They do get a glimpse out on a tune. He's out of there, but not going to change anything. King Owl will still go down. But in the meantime, they get the top tower, and the Legion still died. So they technically traded Legion for Disruptor. I think you take that trade any day. And they get the tier 1. Yeah, you take that trade any day. Take that literally every day of the week. 10 minutes in, we'll switch to the net worth as soon as we figure out if Tavo is going to get this top rune, and he walks to the low ground. But now we have HFN coming in here. It won't be in the dual damage yet because the raindrop comes in to save temporary damage. Tavo will indefinitely go down here. The lightning actually confirms him, and now Frank in a bit of trouble. The blink comes out by HFN. The body block from the treants are there, and he will go down as well. The Sven comes in, or Sven stun. Now the Sven comes in, does go out onto PA. The stun's not going to land. Weeha finds the kill on Prada in the back lines. Will they try to find the re-engagement on this one? And that's just it. They get 2 for 1. They trade Tavo. This is them getting the great trades in this game. This is us going back to game 1 of this series.
Yeah, the Les also, so the Les walked up. He walked like right here, tried to click the bounty rune, missed, and then missed the bounty rune.
Bad for them indeed. I am loving these Disruptor glimpses and how perfectly timed they are.
Yeah, this Disruptor's a big boy. Big scary man.
Tier 1 tower going down in mid, the last tier 1 remaining down in the bot lane. Tavo is even there, who is doing... Oh, I see, because the cannon was stuck on this side. Okay, so he was just doing aggressive snore. Cannon was stuck. Let's go ahead and go switch to the net worth chart. As you see, Monkey King running the top of the net worth at 5.5 is going for a BKB as second item, which... Sorry, I had a burp coming. Which I like a lot, because it'll help him fight underneath the Nether Toxin, which is exactly what he needs to be able to do.
Yep, you no longer care about it.
He is dead. He will not spite. He is dead. PA following at 5.6. Courier's going to him. Is this actually going to be a Battle Fury? It is. He's got a Demon Edge. Unless this is his first item like Monkey King Bar or something stupid like that. He still is going to go for Battle Fury.
Wow, look at that.
I really don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I want to see a Desolator first, still.
He might be doing it, I guess, because the rest of his team fights early. He wants to be able to have late game potential, I guess. That's
Maybe he just wants to relive his Naga.
Could be. Could be.
Please don't. Following that, 5-7, out onto the Sven. Scan goes out onto HFN. It's very obvious he's there. Nothing to blink to underneath the tower just yet. Monkey King coming in. Monkey King not coming in. He got stunned at the bot lane, actually, so this might be a dead PA. In fact, it is a dead PA, but they get Prada, but they lose PA, and now they have some very good aggression going on to this tier 1. It's going down. Yeah, as you can see, it is maxing Diabolic Edict, so it is 1-3-1 into 6. Although I doubt he went ult at 6. Yeah, they get the kill, and now they rotate in Drac, and this one ability, it literally pushes them off the tower. In fact, Weehaw down to way below half HP. They want to go on this. Gonna be there. It brings Prada back to the tower. Back to the Ancient. Weehaw, lightning goes down onto him. He's trying to escape, and he will indeed escape. Monkey ult goes down as well to try and get a return. Matthew will be the first one to fall from this transaction. They find Frank as well. Where did he find Frank? Oh, he found Frank right there. Okay, so Attune, Mask of Madness, trying to get his way out of there right now, and he used his ultimate as well, so he doesn't want to die. Nature's Prophet TPing in from the top lines. They could still definitely find a tree ring if they wanted, but they'll disengage from that one, and they'll just leave it be. They got 2 trades, and they didn't lose the Monkey King, so that's incredibly beneficial for them.
So you're seeing with this, I don't know, typically you can get like a very early Ados on Viper. Like he really hasn't been in the jungle at all this game, which is crazy because that's where like I thought that was the reason people were picking Viper, is because you can jungle and get like a 6-minute Ados.
Yeah, usually you're able to get that Ados extremely quickly if you farm the triangle, as people call them, of both the jungles. Now, the Radiant has a really great triangle in both areas, as you can see with my poorly drawn triangle there, and with the normal triangle that everybody already knows here up at the Ancient camp. Like, there's a lot of, the triangle, basically, for the farm on the side of the Radiant is way better than the Dire, because as you can see, Dire camp's a little bit more spread apart here, but you have 4 camps actually within this. And then, you know, you still have the other triangle. The big thing is that the Dire triangle is not a really good triangle. In fact, it's just really hard for me to draw a triangle since it's just not being a friend. Bravo, Invis. Oh, he gets the rune. Cheeky grab. Now they're looking for more. They get the jump out onto the Legion Commander. He does have Quelling Blade. Won't matter, though. He does manage to drake down the tree instead at this last second. Will be a Shadow Blade, actually. Bravo, that's where that was. Ultimate to confirm the kill. Nature's Wrath goes through it. Hits Matthew for not the whole bar, but oh my, how do you? Okay, that stun is arguably is very arguably land. Whatever. Draken now trying to deny any sort of rotation out from the other side. The Rod of Aethos finally up. The Monkey King will go down. He dodges the stun damage for the time being, but Misery still goes down. Weehaw is broken underneath the Monkey ult, and he's just dead. That's a killing spree. 411 gold. Nature's Prophet now deeping to the top lane, and they do not want to be here for anything beyond what's just happened.
HFN still just farming away, about to have a 16-minute Treads Battle Fury.
Yeah, okay with Battle Fury, I'll accept it. I still feel like I would have liked to see the first pick Desolator, but obviously he'll go for Desolator afterwards, and I'll still be, I will not be denied my happiness towards this topic, eventually. Battle Fury, this is ridiculous that you're able to do this.
Yeah.
You're basically smoke underneath the worst kind of creeps in the game. Weehaw confirming the kill out on Matthew directly in the mid here, which confirms there is a ward there. So they have their own ward right by. That's actually a fresh Dire ward. They are looking to get the kill out onto Sven, but Prada's going to be the first one on the target list. They glimpse him back into a very big storm, where Tavo is trying to find the finish off. Misery fits the kill, and he will be doing a Rod, or Tavo will be doing a Rod TP back, and then a hard TP down to bot. Soft TP, whichever one you want to call it. TP, this one's got 20 seconds, so we'll say the hard TP is the TP for the soft. By the way, this is a 3 Nature's Prophet, basically tied for the top net worth. Smoke.
Yeah, he's very big.
Their Predator Smoke. Somebody, but Tavo's Invis, which breaks the smoke, and they outie. Smoke has failed, and Tavo, literally unaffected by this, is now back up in the top lane. He's gonna go for a BKB as his second item. first items.
I mean, if you think about it, all of their damage, other than Sven, and I mean Legion, yeah, it's physical damage, but she has no damage right now. Everything's magic, dude. Coming from Oracle, or coming from Lash, coming from Viper.
Sentry on the... No, that was their own sentry. Misery seeing the sentry on the... Well, not actually physically. You know what I mean. There was a sentry there, and he felt threatened. They're in the mid. Healed up. There's no way they could Rosh this early. They could technically Rosh on their Nether Toxin if they really wanted to. Mass pings going out from Misery's location. Sentry thrown down, and they see him. Will there be enough time, though? The Carapace will save him for the time being, but there is no way he is getting out of that one alive. Prophet ultimate cycles through. It's not really going to put down any significantly large amounts of damage on this rotation, so dead mid tower indefinitely, but putting pressure on this tier 2 in the top lane, mostly the tier 2, is creep pressure on the tier 2 bot. Now there's decent pressure on the tier. No cannon though. It's gonna be a while till the next cannon anyway.
Bottom tower is under attack.
So still seeing the not gonna get a Desolator PA. Tabo going invis is gonna be revealed underneath the shrine. They actually Sven ultimate for this one, and he's gonna tree ring, heal up, but now he's in dual range, and that boy is dual and dead. They're looking for the kill out onto Weeha. How did that not break the tree though? Oh, it's still level 1. That's how. Nyx Assassin on low ground. They have stun available if they want to get this jump on Frank, but he's at 1400 HP with 16 wand charges. For the jump on Weeha here, he does drop the stun. It will save for the time being. Stuck in the tree line. Yeah. There's still Quelling Blade available on like a lot of these heroes here, so they could have just quelled him down anyway, and now they're looking for the mid tier 2. Thunder Predator, they can deal a lot more damage, and their courier is dead now. Assassin picking it off on the back lines, which also holds the creeps for the time being. But that's a tier 2. There are no tier 2s down for Chaos, so this is a shift in power. Not a complete shift in power, though. But, still less gold out on Chaos now with less map domination. God, they still have a tier 1 bottom. Down in bot lane, though, Weeha exposes the BKB and possibly wins some free duel damage. Won't be enough, though. Frank stuck inside the disruptor field. He will be just getting clicked down ever so slowly. And will they get him? Jumps up into the air. They get the kill on Misery. The stun's there, actually. Weeha's going to be in a bit of trouble. He drops the Monkey King ult. He's broken immediately, but it's not going to be enough. Sven ultimate. There's Sven stuck in the backlines, actually. He's not going to do anything. Disruptor goes down. Throw down the field. It's not going to bring anything up either. Matthew and Weeha, the only ones to trade, and they are perfectly fine trading a Leshrac for their core Monkey King. In fact, they might get more, though. Prada. Wait. Sven ultimate goes down. They want to try and finish off Tabo if they can, but the Rod of Athos also on HFN. He's trying to TP out of there. There is no way to disable him immediately. He's out of there, and that's another hero dead. Was that the... Yeah, that was the fresh BKB as well. So this Nature's Prophet, he's
I believe that's 2 10-second BKB charges, right? Yeah, it's from the Monkey King as well.
That's the... Yeah, that was the fresh Monkey King, so...
We're looking at BKB coming out on Phantom Assassin next.
That's more like it.
I'm okay with BKB. I will accept
it's a 4-man smoke coming at the top shrine. Looks like they just want to keep pressure on them.
That's probably how Thunder Predator can even like get further into this, well, advance further in the game. They're doing a pretty good job right now. Look at the win probability. It was pretty low at a point in time, but now with these kills, the win prob's going back up as well as the...
Oh, they're gonna find a big PA here.
Yeah, this is gonna be huge. It's under the effect of...
Oh, no.
Got a really small range, so they disengage from that one, and an Invis rune is actually picked up on top of that.
It was almost huge from Thunder. That would have been a very nice kill.
Pavo with trees available and Toon with not really anything else going on here. Nyx Assassin coming in from the side. Not really anything to this spot immediately. So this bot tower, Weeha wants it, and he wants it bad. He throws the stun down. He really wants it. Now it's in deny range. So we'll have to leave it be for now. But I really think that that was the Do it. Do it. Go home. Oh, they see him. They saw the jump animation. They know he's down there too, so Draken, Rod of Atos, prepped and ready. Now he's... Okay, well, not really much you can do about that one. Up on the top of the hill, Nature's Prophet Treen's trying to work some damage up in the top lane as well. Bloodthorn following an item for the Nate. KBs. Ben's got BKB, so that's not going to do much. PA in a bit of trouble here. The Rod of Atos is going to be there, and the Blink will get him out of there for the time being. Looks like they might want to... Yeah, they're not going to try for more, though. They're out of drum charges. Be able to get any further jumps on. Ultimate being expended out from the Viper to try and prevent some sort of kill here. The Glimpse is bringing Viper back directly into the field, and he looks pretty dead, I have to say. You know, the False Promise is keeping him alive, but he looks pretty dead. Assassin Yules, actually. Yeah.
So how are you feeling about this game right now? You leaning more towards Chaos, or you still looking at still feeling like Thunder's got it?
Well, I could cheat by looking at the win probability, but I feel like it's another kind of game where Chaos need very specific items, I think, for them to game.
What items do you think they need?
Are you? Is this a question to bait me into saying Desolator on HFN?
I'm just... Oh, wow, look at that puppy paws.
Oh, my. This is a very... you know... This is a very, questionable pause here.
I wish you could zoom in on Legion's face right now, because it's hilarious.
I think we can, can't we? No, it's... oh, no, you can. Yeah. Oh. That's, yeah, I don't really know what I can take from this.
Some pretty hot, fresh memes is what you can take from this.
Mm-hmm.
TFW, your opponent puppy pauses while you're Yulesed.
Yeah. It's just like, not this shit. Oh, my. Not Quelling Blades. Yeah. I mean, you don't hold Quelling Blade forever. Yeah, this is a very precarious pause. They have time to figure out what they want to do here. Sven's in the sidelines with BKB and stun available. And they will do exactly that, BKB and stun. They do find the kill on Frank, but they do remove... Oh, Weehaw trying to get out too. He will go down. The Monkey Ult being expended as well, so... That's a long time without
that really sucks. You see the immediate TP from Oracle to the Shrine as soon as the unpause comes out.
Mm-hmm. So, my question is to you, what do you go for as PA at your 20 talent then? Go for that full armor corruption since Blur just gets negated complete by Break? Viper.
See, I'm not much of a PA player, but in a game like this, I think you go for probably the armor corruption, right? Because you're gonna, I mean, you're playing as a lot of magic damage. You're playing against a Legion commander who very well might also go Silver Edge.
I was watching.
I feel like I feel like you're not dying to physical damage, right?
Yeah. Just not really enough damage coming. So yeah, I think the Blur is a great choice here. Monkey King trying to defend the tier 1 bot tower, but with no ultimate, that's kind of hard to do. In fact, they might be pressing for this tier 2. Rotation now. Avo up to the top lane. Deal some aggressive damage. Tower here, seconds until deployed. Looks like the plan is to do exactly that. Apply pressure and take the tier 2 tower in the top lane, while Viper applies damage to the Monkey King to prevent this from being a take. So they will lose this tier 2 in the bot lane. Are they going to take the tier 2 in the mid? They're not going to. I don't think there's enough time for them to get the tier 2 in the mid. They're just going to clean up the creeps and engage from that one. The glimpse from the Viper, actually. The Viper brought all the way back to the top lane. So That could be good for them. In fact, that allows them to get the mid tower in the mid too. But to Monkey King coming in, they actually want to get the kill on Draken real bad here. Broken on top, and now it's just going to be clicks away. The mech trying to save him for the time being. Guardians, actually, not mech, but they will clean him up. That glimpse was definitely the savior of their universe. In fact, they do find Legion Commander on top of this. The Yules is there. That buys them enough time. They do have the glimpse that brings up some more time. Frank caught at the last second. Is still going to be slowed up. The clicks are going to be there. Will be enough, though. The negation urn going to be there. Then Legion Commander, the ultimate actually goes out from the Disruptor. Weehaw getting pretty low. Can't jump away with the daggers. Not going to save him. Will still go down. And Frank does live at the end of the day. Attune getting a double kill. And a duel going out as well. So easy cleanup for them. Being able to catch the greed from Chaos there.
So you remember that time I said they're not really taking physical damage? I take it back. Because Sven just two-shot that next assassin.
Yeah, they're taking quite a bit of damage, in my opinion, and now they are going to take this Roche. But, yeah, God Strength, extremely strong, bonus strength, bonus damage, and obviously, you know, strength is damage, so as Sven, that kind of goes to work there pretty well.
Maybe you do take the blurred talent. What do I know? Nope, you take the armor corruption talent, is what HFN does.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that was the case. I think armor corruption is way better. Easy clean for that bot tower, but you know, they lose a Roshan, they lose a team fight, and now it's starting to look very dangerous for Chaos here. But even saying that though, like whoever loses, they still have a chance to get another like game after this. Loser push. Yeah, that's right. We have another game after this.
I know.
I can feel the inner sadness. Ooh, they tried to get the kill on bottom, and you know, HFN wasn't revealed, so yeah, that might have been an illusion. Maybe. Crimson Guard will be the next thing up for the Viper. Let's go ahead and go from the top of the net worth here. PA leading the top. There's that Desolator. It's going to be his next item at level 21 at 28 minutes and 39 seconds. The Desolator is built, actually, is going to be brought out to the PA, likely swapping that last Wraith back. I'm appeased now, you know, the Desolator's there, I could die a happy man. Sven, next, running at 7-2, BKB, Assault Keras, and no buyback, but SNY. He's got a lot of big boy items, a lot of big boy HP. Nature's Prophet, Tavo, running at 15-6. He's got a Daedalus. He is skipping Bloodthorn. I guess it's because, you know, there's a Purge from the Legion Commander, there's a Purge from the Oracle. But the Daedalus? What do you think about this Dado?
See, that's another hero I've never wanted to dabble in because I just cannot understand the there's some games where this Nature's Prophet just eats me alive, and there's some games where I'm like, why is this even a hero? He's a ranged creep. I don't understand how to play that hero.
Yeah, I've never really bought a Daedalus on my Nature's Prophet, but then again, I play Nature's Prophet in an extremely greedy and dumb way.
It's just one of those, like, some people just know how to just take over a game by themselves, like, as that hero, and I'm not one of those players that knows that.
Yeah, I'm just one of those players who, when they play Nature's Prophet, plays it the completely wrong way by buying an Aghanim Scepter, a Refresher, Octarine Core, which I don't have to do anymore now that he's got a 25-second
That's good.
25% CDR talent.
He just got a courier kill here.
Yeah.
Did I miss what got them vision down there?
Well, I think he saw them TPing here. Saw the courier going up here, so then he was like, alright, well, they're down here then. He just went down there and clipped it. Yeah, don't worry, I was watching the whole thing. I'm a Nature's Prophet player. I could see those TPs in for those greedy courier kills. Very greedy courier kill, too. Actually, they pinged it. Like, the Oracle even pinged that he was down there, and nah, he's not. They killed him.
Well, sometimes you gotta just kill him.
Sometimes you just gotta do it. I'm gonna try to branch off of something else here. Aegis, still up on the Viper. Viper's got the Rod of Atos, now has the Crimson Guard, fresh and built new. Guardian Greaves, as well as the Aegis of Immortality. I really thought would go to the Sven, but whatever. He's got BKB, he's got AC, he's got a lot of HP, he's got a lot of damage. You know that Monkey King's up on that hill, then Nature's Prophet ultimate sweep through, literally landing no actual damage. Gross. Now the physical resistance, the Crimson Guard as well. And the only thing that's happening here is Tavo getting the bot in the meantime. And, you know, I do like the rat natures, but he's got no treants, so it's not like he's ratting anything. Nyx Assassin, Spike Carapace, buys time, but he will still go down. Immediately buys back Attune, dropping the VKB to try and get the kill on HFN. Now they've got the treants down in the bot. They're cleaning up, and they can't do anything about this. The Glimpse, actually, they bring in the Sven underneath the tower. They're going to work on him, dealing the damage from the Disruptor ultimate, trying to TP out. There's no real way they can get this immediately. I'm pretty sure he's... No, he's good. He's not good. He's dead. They do get the Sven kill, which then prompts the Nature's Prophet TPing back in. They're going to go for the right clicks left on the Draken and Matthew. Matthew, first one to fall in this secondary phase. They still managed to get Misery. That's a dieback on him, and now they want Draken, but actually can't fight him. They're underneath all this break damage. There's nothing they can do. There's a gem on the ground. Kingo's trying to get it, but he's got no HP, and now out goes... Oh,
the dagger.
The dagger cleans them up. The Aegis is expended, and now they are out of there. Or are they, though? HFN salves up. He wants to try to get the kill on Draken. Draken's like, hey, what are you doing there, buddy? Dagger goes out. They know that the break's down, but now they have Legion Commander coming in. They can't expend any more lives for this, and now they actually still get the full set of bot racks as well. Yeah, I just saw you ping it too. I'm like, that one tree got the last hit on it.
Yeah, so that's a huge fight for this Chaos team. They really lost nothing. They got a T3 and I mean a couple deaths, and they got the bottom racks and Aegis and a bunch of kills. This is not what you want to see as the Thunder team.
Now they're just gonna start wailing on these shrines, and what are we looking for out of? Oh my goodness! Look at Sven and look at his to-do list. It's gonna be one of those games.
That's what I want to see.
It's gonna be one of those games.
Let's watch him get Sprout teasied.
Yeah, pretty much. Get Sprout teasied and glimpsed into
his
Disruptor
team
ultimates.
Has 0 ways to get him out of Sprout. They don't have a single force staff. Not when he gets a rapier.
That's true. Unless he like swaps out Mask of Madness, which wouldn't be a bad idea, but like HFN, you really do not want to be testing fate here. That tempo invis, there goes the BKB, but it won't be enough. The Nyx, though, does manage to buy time. They throw out the daggers. This slows everything else down. The Glimpse, Attune is going home. Spike Carapace, though, will buy the time. The Legion Commander still... Oh, no, he might not. Ah, yeah, he gets the duel through the Frank ultimate going out there, though. Weehaw trying to go as much as possible. Draken drops the ultimate down. Daggers going out. It's not going to find anybody. They find Prada on the back lines, though, from Tavo. Tavo goes invis. BKB now done and out of there. Now they're looking still for more, though. The PA comes in. She's got no HP. The BKB Satanic isn't going to be enough. She's looking for some more damage, but she just can't find it. Goes down underneath that break, and it was not enough. You couldn't, well, I mean, you couldn't crit under the break. The BKB was still going. No, actually, it wasn't. It went down really quickly there, so.
Oh, they're going to find this Raptor.
Yeah, they do see him. You're trying to go after him. There is a Ratos available.
It was just out of range.
Do we have double? Yeah, it is double Ratos. Double Ratos, pretty good. Tavo gonna go for the AC next. It's actually up now. See a lot of damage. Courier being used to de-ward. Doesn't really want to get rid of that and lose the gem. What are we looking at for our monkey? That really will, I think it is. Yeah, it is. Solar Crest. I like Solar Crest, actually. It's super good now.
Yeah, I found a lot of success with Solar Crest. I haven't gotten it on Monkey King yet, but got on CK and it was just absolute ownage, dude.
So let's look at our net worth. It's still the PA running at 23-2. Max level now with the triple stifle dag. Imagine her next item would just be travel, swap out the standard power. Pavo running at 21, basically tied up with the Sven. Level 21 said that. No, he's 21k with But,
Approach you.
yeah. I don't really know what his next item is. I want to think it's like... I don't... There's somebody in chat saying crit is pure. It literally is not. Bloodthorn.
I don't think he means pure, like pure damage. I think he just means he wants to go only damage, you know?
Right. I still don't think what he's saying is making... Chat's weird. Monkey King Par will be the next thing up for the Sven, who is running third in the net worth. He was basically tied with the Nature's Prophet for the time being. Chat is...
What do you think this? What do you think this Nature's gets in place of his drums? What do you think his last item is?
I want to see a halberd, but I don't think NP builds Hallie.
Have you seen Benchwarmers? Do you know where they talk about the guy who adds extra syllables to words? That's what you remind me of when you say halberd.
Oh, whatever. Get out of here. Halberd, whatever. I want to think it's halberd that he should be going for, or that I would like to see, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. A nullifier wouldn't be bad. Duel goes out onto Weehaw, and there's the Disruptor Ultimate, so that's free duel damage for them. They do lose Prada, but take that trade any day. Buyback going out immediately. Because, oh, Tavo's in the mid trying to push. Although now BKB goes out, will he be able to just... He's got no TPs.
Oh, yeah,
so he's just looking to get the return on Prada there. He is... Yeah, Prada's fine. See the nice not death orb above his head. This means the Roshan is indefinitely going down. They even expend the monkey ult for it, so there's no it not dying. Weehaw with no ability to take the cheese. There we go. Drops the quelling blade. So what was this? This wasn't refresher shard, right? This.
No, one more Aegis for that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, not a smoke, but this a 5-man rotation for the now dead
Nyx. Yep.
For them, Monkey King will be next for Legion Commander as well, so they really want to make sure this PA is dead 100%.
This Chaos team just isn't getting nearly as much out of Misery as they were when he was on Ember Spirit, when he was on 4 Ember Spirit.
Yeah, versus having the 4 Nyx Assassins, not really giving him a lot of...
And who did he play? Was he the Tiny last game?
Yes.
Yeah, it didn't seem like they got enough out of him that game either.
Well, this looks like a very dead top tower. There's not really much they could do here. It's dead. Although, you know, Tavo, trying his best to be the rat he really wants to be, is just going to start cleaning up otherwise. So BKB will be expended for Weehaw. They do try to bring Prada down, but Prada will ultimate ult himself, so he'll be perfectly fine. And now Monkey King, no HP, has Aegis available, so they can re-engage if they want to. But that Sven ultimate, pretty big. They are going to be able to get the kill out on Draken on the backlines, though. Prada finds the kill on Misery. Now they're looking for Sven. Sven's getting pretty low. He is deado. And now they're looking for more. Tavo coming in, trying to get the tree ring. They find Prada, and will be enough. He lands a crit, so he's dead. Actually, no, that was HFN dagger crit. So
it's a very, very nice defense. Only expending 1 buyback on their support hero, their Nyx.
Now they are going to start walking down mid. HFN, he's probably, in my opinion, just going to TP to the top as soon as the fight starts. Viper will buy it back. I don't think that's an immediate threat. He does have Ags, so could be a pretty immediate threat if they wanted to treat it that way, but they really want that Sven buyback. Dagger goes out. They could find the return kill of the Viper. Viper getting low. Draken gonna perch it off with heal. Now it's gonna be Nature's Prophet being dueled. He's got buyback, and I would like to see it buy and just TP back in, but he's not gonna do that. They want to get the kill on somebody here. Matthew getting low. The sun's gonna be there, and now Monkey King in a bit of trouble. Does eat the cheese immediately to try and escape, but now he's caught. Disruptor ultimate goes out. It's not gonna be enough. King Al will end up going down. Gem hits the ground. But Weehaw jumping out of there as quick as possible, and now he's just going to TP on out. There's no wards to scout out that, so he is out of there. 3 buybacks available, obviously, but I think they'll do that immediately here. Well, I lied, actually. They probably are going to do that immediately. They did get the Sven buyback as well, so this is exactly what they were expecting, just, you know, not actually dying. You expect the full buyback?
I mean, it kind of looks like they're gonna have to.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have creeps right now, but they have a wave coming up, and nobody looks like they're gonna be cutting the wave at all.
Well, the Disruptor buys back, and I guess that's what scares them. So they'll have buyback available on both Tavo and HFN. HFN, what are we going for? Show me. Sven, where's your... Okay, it's not there yet. What do you think he's going to swap it out? I'm dumb. He's going to swap it out for Mask. Why did I even ask the question?
Sometimes I just feel like I don't even need to be here.
Well, you know, solo caster for 3 years, so...
XD.
I guess that answers your question? That is going on each other. Just gotta say. Alright, I'm gonna go from top to bottom for every hero for their items, even though everybody doesn't really care about that. Leshrac, he's got his Rod of Atos, he's got a Spirit Vessel, the Force Staff, and a Ghost Scepter, which could turn into an E-Blade eventually. And I'm gonna shut up now because there's a 4-man smoke coming in from Chaos. Want Dragon. Team is there. Little do they know. Team is there.
Yeah, they have no wards anywhere. They don't see.
There goes the BKB immediately. Prada will save himself at the time being. Stun on the back lines out to the Nyx Assassin. Tavo trying to click away Frank, and he will exactly do that. He will click away Frank. No buybacks available from them, actually, because it was already expended. Draken eats a big dagger to the face. PA trying to go to work. Just can't really get that with the break being there. They're getting as much as they can. Weehaw, actually, he was a tree the whole time. I thought he died. They're going to bring it back. They have the buyback out from Tavo. Tavo coming back in. They're zoning a tune in every way, shape, and form. The boy is dead. And now there's only one alive. Matthew. Out comes the spring damage. Not spring just yet, but stuck in a tree. They're going down. There's the crybaby. Weehaw. I feel better already. I'm 90% sure this is a GG because they didn't say it, but they all left.
No, they called it. They called it.
Did they call it? I can't scroll up that high. That's so dumb. I can't scroll up a bunch. Oh yeah, no, Matthew called it. He was the only one in the lobby, so. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful game. But with that being said, Chaos will move ahead into the upper bracket, and we will see Thunder Predator getting another chance. Game number 2, the third series for today. I don't know who they're up against, whether they're done or not. I have no clue. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you right around the corner for some more Dota 2 action. Anything you want to say as an outro or what? This is me. This is my outro.
Very good game. I enjoyed watching it. I was hoping Thunder would win. We always want to see an upset, but that's okay. It's good to see Weehaw stack move on.
Alrighty, well with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right around the corner with some more Dota 2 action, whether it's going to be the last decider match for these teams for today, which will be the last series played for today. I mean, it's not technically the last series, there's Group A and Group B, so this is the last series for Group A. Thunder Predator have one more chance to keep their boys moving. With that being said, we'll be right back.